What's going on, you guys? I'm as always Mr. Grimreaper 2 with Dark Knight 97, and today we're going to give you guys your next Back in Time review. This is from the 1989 John Hughes classic, Uncle Buck. Now, Uncle Buck was directed by the legendary John Hughes. It stars the late John Candy and Amy Madigan, and it also stars Macaulay Culkin in the movie as well. And yeah, so we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about the plot. We've both seen this. If you have not seen this, I just want to warn you. If you haven't seen it, please pick this up on a DVD or find it online or something. Watch it because it's a freaking good movie. All right, so here we go. All right, so Bob and Cindy Russell and their three children, 15-year-old Tia, 8-year-old Miles, and 6-year-old Maisie, have recently moved from Indianapolis to the Chicago suburbs due to Bob's promotion. Late one night, they receive a phone call from a relative in Indianapolis informing them that Cindy's father has had a heart attack. They make plans to leave immediately to be with him. After hearing the news, Tia, bitter about having been forced to move, accuses Cindy of abandoning her father. There we go. Thank you. Bob suggests asking his brother Buck, played by the late John Candy, to come and watch the children, to which Cindy objects. They are middle-class suburbanites, whereas Buck is unemployed. He lives in a small apartment in Chicago, drinks and smokes cigars, and earns his living by betting on rigged horse races. He drives a dilapidated 1977 Mercury Marquise Brougham coupe that pours smoke and backfires. Yeah, no shit. His girlfriend Shanice owns an automobile tire shop. Buck and Shanice have been together for 8 years. She wants to get married and start a family, and Buck has grudgingly accepted a new job at her shop. Since no one else is available to help Bob and Cindy, they have no choice but to turn to Buck. Buck cheerfully informs Shanice that he cannot start his job yet due to family emergency. Shanice thinks Buck is trying, as usual, to lie his way out of working. Okay, we're going to talk about that here in a minute. We're going to talk about that later. Upon arriving, Buck quickly befriends Miles and Maisie, but the rebellious Tia is aloof, and the two engage in a battle of wills. I'll in a minute. When Buck meets Tia's obnoxious boyfriend, Bug, which I hate this guy, he's a scumbag, he warns her that Bug is only interested in her for sex. No shit. Bug repeatedly thwarts her plans to sneak away on dates with Bug. Over the next several days, he deals with a number of situations in comedic fashion, including taking the kids to his favorite bowling alley, making enormous pancakes for Miles' birthday, which I really want to do, ejecting a drunk birthday clown from the property, berating the school assistant principal about her being overly strict about Macy's behavior in class, and handling the laundry when the washing machine does not work. Eventually, Tia exacts revenge on Buck for meddling in her relationship with Bug. She causes Shanice to think Bug is cheating on her with her neighbor Marcy. Oh crap.
Oh boy.
The next day, Shanice comes over to confront Bug about what she heard, which leads to the couple having an argument and Shanice leaving him. The following weekend, concerned after Tia sneaks out to a party, Bugs decides to go looking for her rather than attend a horse race, which would have provided him with enough money for the entire following year. He calls and begs Shanice to watch Miles and Macy as he searches for Tia. At the party, thinking that Bug is taking advantage of her in the bedroom, he forces the door open by drilling out the lock, but walks in on Bug with another girl. After he finds Tia wandering the streets, she tearfully apologizes to him and acknowledges he was right about Bug. Oh crap. Buck reveals Bug bound and gagged with the duct tape in the trunk of his car. One of my favorite freaking scenes in the movie because that asshole got his in the end. Buck lets Bug out of the trunk to apologize to her. When Bug is finally released, he threatens to sue Buck, but then Buck strikes him with a few golf balls, making him retract his apology and flee. At home, Tia helps Buck reconcile Shanice by admitting her lie and tells Shanice that Buck would be a good husband and father. Buck also agrees to start his job at the garage. Bob and Cindy return from Indianapolis as Cindy's father has recovered. Upon entering the house, Tia surprises her mother with a hug. Buck and Shanice then leave for Chicago, with Buck and Tia exchanging a lovely goodbye wave, thus ending Uncle Buck. Okay, so let's talk about Bug, shall we? Tia's bullshit asshole of a boyfriend. Oh, what a douchebag. Ed, what did you think of Bug in the movie?
Oh, God. Hey, you just said it. Class A douchebag, man. Class A douchebag. I mean, come on, my God. What word can describe this guy? And all he wanted was, to score in a catch that meeting.
Yeah.
And that's all he was interested in. He didn't just, there's a way to get relationships. You're in it for love. You're in it because this is the one you want to be with for all your life. That's the true way. But all this guy wanted was sex. Sex. That's all he wanted.
He's a teenage asshole.
No.
See, Bug was a teenage asshole that wanted to have his way. But Buck, John Candy, freaking wasn't gonna have it. He played the good uncle. He was the good uncle that was trying to protect his niece. You know what I mean?
Right.
It kind of reminds me. It kind of reminds me if my niece okay. Let's just say that my niece gets a boyfriend or something like that. My niece Cassie, and she gets a boyfriend, and the fucking asshole, and the dude's acting like an asshole, and the dude's acting like just like this prick. I'm gonna go out of my way to kick his fucking teeth down his throat.
Exactly.
You don't ever treat my niece that way. You know what I mean?
No.
So.
I have this too. They're growing up so fast, and then we get into boys, and that's never a complaint with me too. It's like, what if my niece has a boyfriend, and all they want is that, and they want to treat her like that, and like, no, that's my niece. You don't treat her like that. Come on, I do the same way. I'll kick some teeth in the back.
I was laughing the whole time. That whole scene when he was in the trunk, when he first shows Tia in the trunk, when he first showed Bug the Tia in the trunk, I was laughing my ass off so hard because this goddamn stupid son of a bitch, this bastard, Bug, he's a piece of work, dude.
Oh, for sure.
But there was a moment in this movie too that kind of reminded me of the time when my dad had to go to school to talk to a principal. It was that that scene when he talked to the principal with the messed up, with the fucked up, the mole
Oh God, yes, yes.
and stuff like that. I love that part.
Yeah, that was a good part for me too.
Um, okay, so I want to talk about the whole thing with Shanice. This chick was saying that this chick was thinking that Buck was was trying to lie his way out of doing stuff with her. You know what I mean? She opened up a, and this, as I said in the plot, she opened up a I think a garage. She opened up a garage in Chicago and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she was trying to get him she was trying to get him a job. You know what I mean? Because Buck has no job. He has no work. You know what I mean? He hasn't worked at all. So, but oh, the anniversary of when this movie's coming, of when this movie came out is coming up soon. 2 weeks from now. That's great.
How about that? Well, what do you know? The 16th. That's the eve of when I'm going to be going to Grim's house over there. I'm going to come out there and hang out. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I quite enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed it. So many funny stuff, and John Candy was also being a little bit of funny as well. He has written other films too. Canadian Bacon's one of them.
Yeah, I've seen that one. That's hilarious.
Of course, he was one of the officers in the original Blues Brothers, and stuff like that. So John Candy, unfortunately, he's not around anymore. But God rest his soul, he's one of the greatest actors of all time.
There's another movie that, there's another movie that I'm going to talk about too, very soon. Cool Runnings. I'm probably gonna do that for Christmas Chaos, even though I know it's not a Christmas movie. I know it's not a Christmas movie, but I'm still gonna do the movie. But yeah, there was a lot of funny ass moments. So there's quite a few dramatic moments in this movie as well, for comedy. But that's the John Hughes way. John Hughes, he did The Breakfast Club. He did, Pretty in Pink and all this other stuff. Even he did Ferris Bueller too. So.
Home Alone movies as well. He did that. He was, of course, John Hughes. And what I found when I was looking at about John Hughes, the director, I had no idea, but he's also no longer with us. He passed away as well.
Yeah. So he's gonna be missed as well. Both him and John Candy are gonna be missed.
Yeah.
But I think that the movie was pretty good. I thought the freaking part where where he was telling the clown, the clown that shows up at the door for Miles's birthday party.
Yeah.
I thought that. Okay, let's talk about that drunk bastard. He was a drunk son of a bitch. And he was
out of his mind.
Yeah, he was drunk out of his mind. You don't do that. If you're gonna be a freaking birthday clown, you don't treat kids like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't come to a kid party like that. What's wrong with you? They pay you to entertain the kids, and you get your money. That's the whole point. You do it's a job. It's not, you have to do your part. You can't just show up drunk like that. And I mean, these are kids. You can set one example for these kids.
I'm glad that Buck told him off. I'm glad that he, especially when I think he punched him right in his fucking face, if I remember correctly.
I think he did.
But yeah, it was good that that clown got his too, along with Bug, along with that assistant principal too. Man, I hated that. The principal was acting like such a bitch too.
Oh, I hate that.
You know what I mean?
He's like, the kid's like, what they said, 5-year-old or 6 years old, something like that. She's just a kid.
Yeah.
And of course she's gonna, when you're 6 years old, 5, 6, that age, of course you're gonna be adventurous. So you can't help that behavior.
I was like that at 5 years old. I'm pretty sure Knight was that way at 5 years old.
Same here. I will. Of course I will. So you can't help that. Just kids being a kid. That's it. Like I said, that's the saying. Kids will be kids.
Yeah, but I thought that the movie was really good.
Yes.
This movie received mixed reviews, which I don't know why, because I thought it was pretty good. But yeah, it got a 61 on Rotten Tomatoes, which I think was stupid too. But this movie is one of John Hughes' classic films, and it shows a lot. But yeah, I think this movie's up there with Pretty in Pink. This movie's up there with Breakfast Club. It's a classic John Hughes movie that you guys need to watch. I recommend this. For anyone that has never seen Uncle Buck, you should watch this. Don't watch the '91 remake that they made because that movie was stupid.
Oh yeah.
And please don't watch the TV series the one from 2016. That's stupid. It was stupid. But you guys are probably asking, well, you guys talked a lot about Uncle Buck. What did you give it, Grim? Well, I give it a 10 out of 10. This movie has a lot of classic moments in it. This movie has dramatic and comedic moments in it.
Yes.
And this is one of John Candy's classic films. So yeah. What is your final conclusion, dude, to Uncle Buck?
Good movie. I want to say good movie. And I do agree with the rating 10 out of 10 because this is a class. And Grim hit it on the head when he said earlier, moments ago, was John Candy's classic movies. John Candy played, it only played away with the older daughter, with Tia. And in more of a way, it was kind of a father-daughter scenario too, because fathers worry about the daughters at that age too, about sex and boys. So in a way, he also did play the uncle, but yes, that was kind of also more of a father role because he was in charge. But anyway, a classic Uncle Buck movie, a classic, and John Candy's good films, part of his filmography that he has ever done, the best. And again, we recommend it. So I agree, 10 out of 10, classic, John Candy. There'll never be another Uncle Buck like John Candy. So that's it.
Yeah. But let us know what you guys think about this movie. Also, if you have any other John Hughes classic films that you want us to review, we gotta watch them first, but we will review them for Back in Time. Let us know in the comments, what is your favorite John Hughes movie? It could be like The Breakfast Club, Pretty Pink, or Ferris Bueller's Day Off, or whatever. But let us know in the comment section what you guys think, and that's going to be it for me. I'm Mr. Grimreaper 2 with Dark Knight 987, and we'll see you all in the afterlife. Peace.